Hello, wonderful attendees. I'm your host, Dalvinder Kaur from lovely Professional University. Get ready to dive into today's topic that is unleashing your potential. Top career pathways offer BCA and MCA in 2024 and beyond. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day. Dr. Pavan Kumar, HOD and Associate Professor, School of Computer Application, Lovely Professional University. With over 16 years of experience specializing in data science and machine learning, Dr. Kumar also plays a pivotal role in managing admission tasks. So now I would like to introduce Ms. Shilpa, Assistant Professor, School of Computer Application, Lovely Professional University. With the 10 years of teaching experience and 4 years of dedicated research in her specializing field. So now I would like to introduce Mr. Aman Bakshi, Growth Initiative Leader, IBM. With over 12 years of experience in development and training, with expertise spanning across WordPress, SPSS, Gray HR, and Advanced Excel. So now I would like to introduce Dr. Shefali also in this webinar. Welcome, Dr. Shefali. So now I would like to introduce the admission nominee also in this webinar, Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagi, Assistant Professor in the field of Mechanical Engineering with over 20 years of teaching experience. His vast knowledge and expertise will surely pave the path for attendees, offering valuable information on a wide range of research opportunities, internship, and study abroad programs in the field of sciences. Before we proceed further in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any questions you can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. And now I hand over the things to Dr. Pavan Kumar, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from him. Over to you, Dr. Pavan.
Right. Thank you, Mrs. Kaur. Very good morning to all the attendees, my fellow panelists. So I welcome you all to this webinar on the topic of career pathways after BCA and MCA. Like I'm heading School of Computer Applications at LPU, and for over the last 3-4 years, we have been focusing a lot uh, to stress that all the students have different demands, even if they are of the same program. So we believe that even if 60 students are pursuing BCA, they all are not going to follow the same field. So because of this, we focus on different career pathways at LPU. If I want to name it, it is career jobs, higher studies, research, entrepreneurship, studying abroad, government jobs. So the idea is to take care of the interest of the individual students, and we customize our inputs in that particular direction. And one important highlight of this particular initiative is whenever we customize your scheme for a particular career pathway, we take care of the fact, we take care of the need that all the fundamental inputs are there. None of the fundamental course is compromised, so that tomorrow if there is any trend, any change in trend, your degree remains valid. You remains equally equipped with all the necessary fundamentals of computer science, because fundamentals of computer science are not going to change, only trends are going to change, right? So with this, let me bring all of you to the attention that for this webinar, we are focusing on one top career pathway, which is getting a buzzword these days, that is of data science, artificial intelligence, and ML. So looking into the rising focus on this particular field, from the last 2-3 years, we are focusing on specialized programs on AI, ML, on data science, on big data analytics. So, and we are also tying up with industries, top industries like IBM, where we are running programs in collaboration so that we are able to keep the students industry ready. We are able to match the expectations of the industry. So today's session is specifically focused on one such career pathway, that is into the field of data science, AI, and ML. So for this, we have today in our panel experts from IBM, Dr. Shefali and Mr. Aman Bakshi. So I will hand over to Shefali ma'am for throwing insights that because now we have been into 3 years in this tie-up. What are the different insights? How they are able to create difference between this program and other different programs, and what are the different advantages of being a student of a program which is in tie-up with IBM or in general data science, right? Over to you, Shefali ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pavan, Ms. Dalvinder, and the team of LPU. Before I share my screen, I will like to introduce about my profile within IBM. I manage academic partnership at IBM, and I remember the days like it's been over a decade we are associated with LPU, and we have worked on various platforms with LPU. And at the end, we came to a conclusion that there should be some collaborative program to be introduced for the well-being of students in respect to make them career oriented and also make them be current with the industrial requirement. With that jest, we started this initiative, and it was a work of 2.5 hour, half year or 3 years. And after that, we plan to introduce a joint program with them. And as rightly said by Dr. Pavan, this is our third year of association when it comes to computer application department. I, with IBM, have been working since over a decade by now and have been instrumental in and pivotal in seeing the changes happening from website development to the blockchain and quantum computing, the talk of town these days. So I will cover all those aspects to give you insights about why these technologies are important, as many of you would be even running for platform as AI, but it is also important for you to know why AI has become popular. What other are the profiles, such maybe data science, big data analytics, planning analytics, which are even crucial for career enhancement, so that you can take a wise decision and you can then choose the career path you wish to go with. I would request one of you to please confirm once my screen is visible. I'm about to share that. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I'm changing the slides now. Are these changes reflecting in your window?
Yes, it is reflecting.
Okay, thanks. So it's very much important. Many of you may be familiar with IBM. Some of you would have just heard it as a multinational company. So I'll just give you a quick background towards IBM and its milestone. IBM was founded in the year 1911. You can now calculate that how old IBM is by now. So successfully, IBM completed its 100 years in 2011, and we are striving to complete our 200 years. The journey was huge at that point in time, and even there are lot many milestones which are yet to be achieved. IBM has presence over 170 countries with over 800 offices worldwide. There are lakhs of companies in the world which are using IBM technologies. If we talk about India per se, there are several companies within India, which may be automobile industries, which may be aerospace, defense, Indian Railway, our own, so forth. The companies like insurance, hospitals, they all are using IBM technologies and software. In fact, our banks and banking industry is also using such softwares. I will focus on it as we move forward. IBM have been instrumental even when we were talking about technologies such maybe cloud computing, and you will be astonished to know that WhatsApp, when it was being introduced, was hosted over cloud platform of IBM. From 2018 onwards, when Facebook decided to integrate WhatsApp and Facebook, then its hosting got changed to Facebook, but before that, it was being managed by IBM. Similarly, there are many applications, maybe for Airtel for that per se, are being taken care by IBM. Airtel is using IBM software for telecom. Even during the foundation of Airtel hiring was being done by IBM, and that all people, technical staff members, they used to work with Airtel at that point in time. So whenever we talk about AI, the main challenge of AI, which is right now, is the talk of town, that is ethical AI, because it's very much important for us to use any technology which comes our way ethically. So IBM has been even committed to promote and being responsible, ensuring that there is always fairness and transparency, accountability to in the AI-based systems. Then, of course, the weather update which you get on your phone in day-to-day life, that also comes through IBM. IBM acquired weather stations, and all weather updates are being received from IBM. A lot of research is happening that on how weather impact businesses, how weather impact agriculture, how weather impacts a social life of people, and of course, the ailments which people may have because of bad weather. So all these researches are happening soon. Even if you will have any flight to catch, any train to catch, once it is added to your calendar or phone, based on your current location, even the application will predict, saying that if you won't start early, there are high chances and probability of you of missing the flight or maybe the train or howsoever commutation you use to travel. So this much uh, prediction is going to happen, and the accuracy will also increase. And I will cover that ahead, that how it will actually impact on. So when we talk about legacy and innovation, some of the things I have covered already. But when it comes to first programming language, which was Fortran at that point in time, that was introduced by IBM. If you ask your grandparents what was there before computers, you will find them talking about typewriters, punch cards. That was also introduced by IBM. And of course, the ATM machines which you are using in day-to-day life is introduced by IBM. You see a black color magnetic strip at the backside of debit and credit card. That strip stores our data. That strip is also introduced by IBM, so as barcode systems and whatnot in terms of dynamic RAM, relational database, and so many things. IBM have been shaping the future to the next level. In fact, US Navy, Indian Navy are using such tools of IBM. So as I have given you earlier the example of Indian Railway is also using the database and server of IBM. So when we talk about equipped knowledge, it's important for you to first understand that your knowledge which you are going to gain during your journey of undergraduation, you will not be limiting your career only to IT. By the time you will be passing out, automation will be adopted by various sectors. And we will cover that as we go, of course, ahead. I have few things to showcase why am I saying so. And you can in fact focus on companies other than IT, which can even pay you a better and higher salary than the IT company. So why education and why IBM is into education? So let's understand the graph of how things are actually functioning. We all have been talking about industry and academia gap, and every debate panel discussions you may even come across in future, you will find them talking about industry gap. You will find them talking about that AI will replace the jobs. You will find them talking about that there will be job crunch in future. So why these talks are becoming now more popularized and creating fear in the minds of youngsters? Because of course there is a gap between industry and academia, in sense that industries are so busy in making projects, creating a IT ecosystem, and they are busy in innovating the things. Whereas when we talk about academia, they are busy in propagating what exactly are the need of the industry. They are busy in drafting the curriculum. They are busy in evaluating the students and scheme. But the synchronization between the industry and academia is lacking even till now. If we see and we talk about India for that per se, then it was important for industry to step forward to say that this is something which you are teaching might not be required after 3 or 4 years. This is something which we are actually working upon, and you should change your curriculum. And the beauty of private universities and autonomous universities, that they are flexible in terms of changing the curriculum. So the kind of changes in curriculum which used to happen way back after 10 years, 15 years, and so forth, that curriculum can be changed within a year span of time. So that kind of flexibility we as an industry get when we associate with private universities. And from there our journey started. We as an IBM, our technologies are being used worldwide. But when we looked backward, we did a survey finding out which all institutions are actually teaching those enterprise softwares. And we found barely 0.02 institutions are teaching those software, because softwares are high end, that are highly paid. Second is, who will teach on those software, because they will need 10% from the industry to teach that software. Third is that, what if the software is renewed or its version is improvised? Now, who will actually install those versions? Who will teach those versions? So such kind of queries institution used to have whenever they had a planning to implement that. Then we as an IBM decided that, at least as a part of education, as a part of helping academia and young birds to be industry ready, someone from the industry to step in, to handshake with academia and say, hey, we will come and teach the students. We will give you all plethora of softwares which are being used in industry, so that by the time students are graduating, they are well equipped with those industry software. They need not to spend extra 1 or 2 years after graduation to be prepared to be industry ready. So all that gap fulfillment we can do in, if we collaborate with that particular university. And we are happy to share that LPU accepted that proposal, and they were ready to customize the curriculum as per industry requirement. So we set forth, we sat and we created that all curriculum which are of those technologies which are in demand. And since you will be passing out in the year 2027, 2026, 2028, so it is important for you to start preparing for the job roles which will come at that point in time. Forget about the job roles which are available right now. We are to foresee the future, and we are to prepare ourselves for that future, so that your educations become easy. You need not to burden too much on yourself, that what if this technology get obsolete. So we as an industry will keep on advising the university that what needs to be implemented. And since we are a part of board of studies also of LPU, so if any change happen, of course we as an industry will be informed about that, and we will try to make those changes in your curriculum, because you need not to worry about who will teach that program. We will have that industry experts coming into the campus teaching the program in face-to-face mode. And if we find that that technology doesn't have much of significance in terms of changing the entire curriculum, we will deliver such technology as a part of workshop mode, so that you know at least a foundation level of knowledge about that technology, so that you can at least speak about that particular technology or domain when you sit for interview, or you are striving for your higher studies. So this career education programs, what it delivers now, we deliver high-end curriculum, not only touch based on domains such as data science, AI, because these are just domains. You may do a 4-month crash course, 6 months crash course, may claim yourself to be AI expert, may claim yourself to be data science expert, because this is what is happening in industry right now. But these are very short-term courses. These are very short-term things. In order to actually claim yourself to be expert in that technology, you need to deep dive into that technology, starting from the niche, that is the foundation level of technology, covering the intermediate thing and the advanced. That means, if as an industry, if I may say, if you don't know cloud computing, it's obsolete to call yourself to be AI expert. It's obsolete to call yourself to be a data science expert. So you need to adhere to the prerequisite things which are required for you to excel into particular domain. I have seen many students who have done AI course, who have done data science course. If we ask a single question related to what at back end is the domain which is being used for AI, they don't have answer to it, because they are just polished. They don't know that how the model is being created, what exactly backend front end is the functionality, what they know is the upper layer of the software. So these are the things which are temporary, which will make you only survive for maybe a shorter duration of a period in corporate world. You need to deep dive to excel into the domain, and then you can, yes, claim yourself to be proficient and experienced in that particular domain. And trust me, that for the next 8 to 10 years, you will not have an issue if you have deep dive into the domain and you have earned its prospect from a wider spectrum. So this is where exactly as an industry, we are going to help you, to handhold you in the career through this education wing of IBM. And every semester, starting from semester 1, you will have industry people who will be in the campus, will teach you face to face a credit based course. So the way you will be promoted for the other semester, the same way there will be exams for you, which will be created as per university nomenclature. You will then have to give that exam. You will be evaluated by industry people as per the regular criteria, and then you will be promoted to the next semester. But with that, as a part of your program, you will also participate in various certificate programs, certification programs, and will also earn digital badges. I will cover as we move forward that what exactly insights that digital badges can give you and how it can make your profile more visible globally. And of course, the lab which we hold with LPU, that is fully focused on enterprise software. Once you are allocated with LPU domain ID, you will be able to access those enterprise softwares free of cost. So until you are associated with LPU, you will have access to all those softwares which are quite expensive. You can install those software in your system, can also do a hands-on sessions when you are operating from hostels or your home. So that is the beauty of this partnership. So the access to such software will not be only limited to LPU lab. You can also access as you go. So that is the power of cloud. We'll cover forward. And this program, as I have given you a glimpse of IBM, its presence over 170 countries, that means the kind of certificate, certification badges you will carry, that will be valid worldwide. That will give you always an extra edge. And of course, knowledge does matter. So with that, enriching knowledge will help you to climb a bigger ladder, and you can also focus more on a better remuneration than a regular graduate. So what these programs are, we are associated with LPO although for multiple schools, but primarily we'll focus today on computer application, which is BCA programs. We have with LPU for data science, and we also have with LPU for AI and machine learning. Then we have MCA programs with LPU and BTech programs, which are again focused on big data analytics. As many of youngsters I have seen are primarily focusing on only AI as a domain, but it is important for you also to understand what is the story behind that artificial intelligence. So if you are good in analyzing the thing, you're good in suggesting people a solution based on the insights you draw, data science and big data are the field for you to actually work upon. And it can give you a plethora of opportunities in the market. And since we all are surrounded by the data, the applications you use, wherever you go to a food counter, you go for a movie, you go to book a cab, or you just order food online, everything is driven by our data. And there is a huge crunch of people, trust me, huge crunch of people who can actually analyze this data using high-end software and can bring solution to the organization saying that, hey, you are going wrong here based on your previous history of data. This is the strategy you should adopt in order to make the sales go good, in order to make the business streamline well, and in order to gain the trust of client. So end number of things you can do through data. Even if you are striving in future to be a master's in business administration, that is MBA, this field is actually going to play a very pivotal role in your career. Even if you choose to be HR head, you choose to be marketing head, you choose to work with fintech or financial as a ground. So these data, you can do endless number of things from the data and the case study you have. And this field will remain evergreen because we can't imagine ourselves without phone. We can't imagine ourselves without internet. So as much phone, as much application, as much internet we will use, that much data we will keep on creating. And that much job requirement related to data and such sectors will keep on arising. So this is one segment of it, because AI, we know that you all are focused about because you are using in day-to-day life, you are hearing more of AI, stuff like that. Although we'll cover that how much even data plays a role for AI to build a model and for AI to enhance and enrich its level. So as a program offering, some of the things I have covered already. This is industry inclined curriculum. You will get a learning path based certificate based on the programs you have undergone as a part of LPU program. and that will be co-signed certificate, which will carry a weightage of course worldwide. Degree will be offered to you by LPU because LPU is UGC recognized and carries a high weightage, and IBM will be the industry partner for LPU. So all certifications, certificate, learning path, joint co-signed certificates will be earned through IBM, which will be given to you at LPU premises. So this is how this program will take ahead, and we will conduct various IBM Day programs, workshop, as well as there are different competitions, case studies, presentation, which will be conducted every semester and time to ensure that you are not just equipped with the skill, but you are capable of presenting those also. Because we have seen many people who are, or folks, I may say, who are very good and have enriching knowledge, but they are not able to express it wisely. So it's very much important for you to also come up with those ideas and present those things well. So we ensure by conducting various sessions, and I am pretty confident that LP also conducts a session during your pre-final year, final year, to make sure that you are able to carry your individuality and you are able to also present those ideas to the HRs, because opportunities are given rarely and you should able to use it to the maximum extent. So such initiatives are also drive through IBM. Such initiatives are also drive through LPU. So this is a co-teach model program. It's not just IBM who will teach. One or two subjects or three subjects during every semester will be taught by us, and remaining subjects will be taught by lovely professional university faculty members who have enriching experience creating your base and foundation level of knowledge to the next level. So as I've been talking about now, it's very much important for us because I feel you all are young birds. You have heard of AI, you all fall for AI. You would have heard from CBSE curriculum that AI foundation and knowledge is important and everybody is running for it. So as an industry, I feel that it's very important for you to know what is the background behind so that you can choose your career wisely. So I'll just give you a quick recap of how technology derivative changed. We started with a website development, which was comprised of a company which was talking about few features and categories: home, about us, contact us, products. This is where we started with the thought that a company must have an online window wherein people can see about that organization. So basic features of website from where we started our journey. Then we came across web application. People started finding that people are visiting the website, but they are not able to interact with the user. This is where we started with web application development, an interface between a user and the company. You see already Amazon, Flipkart, and all. You are not just able to see that window, what they all have. You can purchase, you can raise query, you can apply for refund. So it is user friendly. It's not just a website which gives you just a window of how we look like. It gives you a window and a platform to interact. But later, people started finding that if I have a computer at home, not only I, my mother, my father, my brother, everybody who come across will use that computer. So people used to get confused about my preferences because it was not just me who was using it. Everybody, anybody was using it. Then they thought if they want to know me, if they want to know you, they have to come to your pocket, because mobile is something which we don't like to share with anybody. We will, even if anybody wishes to create an account or use the application, we'll simply say, okay, you install it, but we will not give our application to use. So to know that personalized preferences, people started making mobile application. And as we move forward, we then came out cloud computing. Now you see many startups are being established. How? Why? Because there is a very minuscule investment in terms of starting a new business because of a technology called cloud computing. Now, you need not to install a software and you work. So in traditional coding, what we used to do was we used to install a software and we all used to then have to be there in the office to again work on the application from where we have left it a day before. But with the intervention of cloud computing, now you can work anywhere you are. The same way you have Gmail ID, you will have an ID to develop a project. On the other side, your team member will also add features to that project. By the time you log in again, you will be able to see where you have left your project and you will be able to continue working on it. So that means now you need not to buy heavy servers, heavy database, heavy softwares. You can start even with one user and you can pay as you go. So this is just again a mere example of cloud. I'll not cover in depth. But because of intervention of cloud, because of more use of applications such maybe YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, better, chat GPT and whatnot, companies started thinking that they have now got lot of data. What to do with this data? This data was earlier a problem for the organization. Then they thought, if they create a tool and they then start analyzing this data with the help of software, they can actually rule on the world. They can actually rule on the mind of clients. So this is where the derivative of analytics started happening. So when we talk about data science, when we talk about data analytics, from where the data is being driven? The data is being driven from mobile applications, web applications, and cloud computing. And this data helps the organization to segregate, to work on various functionality, which may be descriptive analytics, which may be predictive analytics, prescriptive analytics, and so forth. So they have different tools, they have different software to analyze the data. And trust me, even by the time you go have a coffee in your hand, the system, the software will itself do a lot of scanning of the data. Even that data may be humongous in number. As a human, it's not near possible for us to analyze that data, but software will do the job for you. So you can then focus on what results software has given. And as I told you earlier, what strategies need to be defined for it. Then is Internet of Things. In future, there will be a lazy planet. We would want even washing machine to come forward and take the clothes and wash it. Clearly, dustbin to come front, wash it. So like that, a technology which is connected to mobile app, cloud, embedded, and analytics, because we will see how long it takes to give a command to the application and how responsive it is. You have seen already automobiles industry, automated cars that are maximally based on Internet of Things technologies nowadays, which is driverless car, which is managed by various applications where you can unlock, lock your car and do a lot of stuff. Once companies started analyzing the data, they realized that some of the tasks which their employees are doing, that can be done by a software bot. They need not to have their employees to do all those tasks every day in life. That's why they created a AI based model, artificial intelligence, bringing human knowledge and expertise to a machine, so that machine does one level of task and the human does the next level of task. So since AI has become the talk of town, it is the brain which has come from analytics, the brain of the person analyzing the data, giving that all knowledge, training the machine to act on that data. So AI is the start. As the data will grow, as the enriching experience of person analyzing the data will grow, that many features will be added to AI. Because you see a chat GPT, you see a Google Map, you see YouTube, you see Instagram, you see OTT. When they started with just a basic feature, and now they are enriching the feature. So why they are thinking that they should enrich the feature? Based on the analytics which is happening at backend. So as I said, that analytics will go hand in hand. No matter what applications you choose, analyzing and data will never end. So this is where this conjunction between AI and analytics go hand in hand, which appreciate each other. And companies require people with analytics knowledge, with a knowledge, who knows analytics, who knows these tools. And of course, they require people, AI, to develop from the knowledge an analyst has gained, to form an application which is more automated, which can cater to multiple people. And of course, the important field, that is security, because in future, most of the things will be online. So you need to also understand data security. You need also understand AI security. So that is something which is the next level, which is need to be covered. So even if we talk about just a retail company, which is a high end, I'm not talking about a retail company which is small end. So they use AI as a technology, they use data analytics as a technology, they use data science as a technology. So even if we say where they use data analytics, so to develop even the recommendation engine using AI to suggest which product the customers are going to buy, that is where they use this data analytics scenario. Then analyzing the customer data, identifying their purchasing power, identifying their preferences, There also they use analytics. Then also they create a dashboard. If I was as a customer purchased last year from a retail store, did a shopping of 10,000. Now this year I did of 2,000. What were the reasons for me, changing my interest? How that retail store can take my interest back? So this is where they actually use this kind of approach. Then is of course AI. Now, AI will help support and resolve the query 24/7. You have seen Uber, you have seen Ola. If you are using it in day-to-day life, these people are not reporting to any company. These drivers have no even office. But as soon as they turn on the application, as soon as they start accepting the ride, their attendance start being marked. Their data is being created that how many rides they have taken today. Their rating is being discussed by the HR, that how much customers are rating them, what needs to be improvised in terms of training them, etc. So this is where AI is helping them to draft it. Then of course the security. If anything happens by the driver of Uber or Ola, you will blame on the company. So it's very much important for the company to ensure that you are secure. That's why you have various features of security where you can press panic button. You can even report the trip when you feel that there's something fishy happening. They on the other side also scan, where the driver is taking you to. That's why we say you need not to cancel the ride even if the driver is ready to take you to your place even at a lesser cost or maybe at the same cost, because that application is also associated to your safety. So this is where such applications are working. So as Zomato, Swiggy, these are very realistic example. That's why I'm giving, because I don't want to give high-end example which you are not able to link to. So Zomato delivery boys do not have any office. They do not have a restaurant. They work for multiple chains. So how that orders is being managed, how we are getting coupons, which customer they are to target to give coupons for lunch, dinner, breakfast, snacks. They track all those things immediately. So this is where AI also helps them. And of course, every business is set for the purpose monetary benefit. So at the end, whatever we do with the AI application, whatever we do with analytics, the main purpose is that to create customer satisfaction and to also create monetary benefits. So this is where business intelligence, this is where data analytics actually help them to make sure that whether they're going on a right track and what needs to be changed with the changing world and requirement. So if we talk about our program, now we have BCA specialization in data science. The need of program, you could link a bit with what overview I have given. Data is going to be infinite, is going to increase. It's important for us to understand all the derivatives of data. And as I told you, it's not just a field called data science that you do a 6 months course and you are a data scientist. No, you have to deep dive into technology. You need to understand all those learning paths essential for you to do well in that career. Then while learning from IBM, we bring our expertise, that is software, we bring our industry people, we bring solutions, we bring case study. You need not to wait for the internship to happen and you go somewhere. Starting from 1 month, first month, you will have industry people who will be focused on that technology. You will work on various projects as a part and journey of your program so that you are well equipped with those hands-on and practical knowledge. So these are some of the subjects which we cover, of course, subject to changes which happens. In semester 1 on the go, you understand how data visualization happen, how dashboard reporting, data insights happen. Then you learn what is big data. Because the data which is humongous in volume, velocity, veracity, and variety is bigger in nature. Now, how to track that data, how to slice that data, how to use that data to draw insights from the data. So you learn all those things, maybe MapReduce, Pick, Hive, Hadoop, OZ. There are a lot of tools which has its own functionality that you learn as you go. Then you learn descriptive analytics. Now, how to describe that data, how to convert it into intelligence information. This is what you learn in semester 2. Then planning analytics. You work on enterprise software of IBM TM1, and you learn now what needs to you to do with the data. You get the case study to work on. You get a real-time industry use cases, and using such tools, then you take the next level of enterprise planning through the data, which is of course real in nature. We have to make sure when you work on veracity that the data, the nodes we are getting the data from are accurate, because if the data is inappropriate, the result at the end and the outcome will also not be up to mark. So we have to make sure how to filter those things. Then microservices architecture management. You also learn agile development as a part of it. You learn the concepts of cloud computing as a part of it. And then of course, then you move towards the field of data science, where you learn algorithms, you learn the data structures, you learn that how to now apply logics to the data. Then is predictive analytics. You will work on, now you have got the data, you have learned how to slice down the data, you have got how to apply algorithm to filter out the data. Now it is important for you to predict from the data what can happen as you go. And predictive analytic is also a part of AI. So in artificial intelligence, the recommendation engine which works on OTT, the recommendation which works on YouTube to suggest you which video you would like to work, which movie you should watch. It suggests you cuisines basis on your previous purchase. So that is where predictive analytic actually function, which is a part of artificial intelligence. You will learn to work on that. Then is text analytics. As a part of it, you will also learn image analytics, you will learn video analytics and generative AI, which is again slicing down and a subset of BCA. So as a component, we will revise our curriculum and you will also learn such components of Gen AI as part of it. So exit job roles, of course, not limited to it, but you can then now, you need not to write a basic thing, which in resume, most of the engineers or graduates are writing that I want to be a successful software engineer. Your definition would change. You can look for a career around data visualization specialist, big data analyst, descriptive analytics consultant, microservices architect, predictive analytics engineer, data scientist, planning analytics manager, text analytics specialist, Java developer, Python developer, because that will be taught by university faculty. Once they need our handholding, we can conduct some online workshop to make you work on some projects related to it. So prerequisite we have given to the university to take care, and we take care of the advanced layer of it. So this is where you can actually seek for your career. Then we have AI and machine learning, where you are introduced initial to what AI is, how it functions, how machine learning functions. You understand the concepts of data engineering and prompt engineering. Then you go to data visualization, because here the data visualization path has changed because the domain has changed. So based on what sequence it to follow, we have prepared it accordingly. Then you learn foundation of machine learning. You work on model optimization. You work on NLP, natural language processing, and computer vision. You understand then model deployment, that is AI application deployment, and you understand the concept of generative AI. So this is how the curriculum is being bifurcated. Then you can call yourself to be AI analyst, you can call yourself to be machine learning expert, or maybe AI model specialist, machine learning optimizer, engineer, and so forth. And if you see here, big data analytics, of course, as I told you, anything is linked with data. You're sure about predicting the future, go for a field called data science. It is equally lucrative as you see AI as a field. Then we have machine learning, of course, AI and ML as a part of it. And these are the spectrum of courses which we cover, where we take the sessions, we come face to face, and we deliver throughout the semester. Then we have BTech. I believe this is more specific. This session is more specific to computer application. However, we have again BTech in big data analytics. We understand that students are more nowadays keen for AI, but as in industry, it is our responsibility to convey that how much data analytics can actually open up opportunities to you. So these are some exit job roles which a BTech may come and face across. I'll now show you, just take a moment to show you how this certification look like, what digital badges are, because nowadays you all need to be socially active, that is LinkedIn, not on Facebook, Instagram. So as a first step to your career is creating a profile over LinkedIn and then populating it with your skills, and making sure that it is visible to the HRs, because that is something which can actually make you grow. So whatever you achieve as a part of your journey, you can then link those achievements through LinkedIn, so that you are being recognized by the industry. Let me just reshare because I'm facing some issue while sharing it. This is just a sample certificate. However, it will be co-signed in case of Lovely Professional University. So this is issued directly to you by IBM, which carries, of course, weightage worldwide. Then these are the digital badges. As you get into a certification exam, you will attain digital badges like this and also will receive a mail from Credly. Credly is the company which keeps the repository of world's professional, not only for IBM, for Adobe, Microsoft, Oracle, and so forth. The same way your professional profile will be created over Credly, as many badges you attain during the part of your graduation, that all badges will be created in one under one profile of yours. And that badges you may tag over Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and whatnot. So it will help to create your profile more effective. HRs will start taking interest in your profile. You can make it a part of resume because you need not to attach a certificate there. If you see, these are very small badges you can attach even in one go, as a team essential expert, as a data scientist, AI analyst. Like these badges you will get as your journey begins with LPU. And it will also give you downwards the job roles which are available in the market related to you, so you can apply even for those jobs directly. And it will help to create a better visibility of your profile. So it's not just the education which you will mention in your LinkedIn. All those achievements as a part of your journey can also be mentioned, and this is where your profile will start becoming effective starting from the year 2024. So you can start tagging those things so that people start seeing your individuality, and you need not to wait for the placement to happen from the university, and then you can directly start applying for it. We don't want to feed that we will bring companies and hire. As you upsell yourself, you will start finding that companies are looking for you. Companies are looking for such opportunity. So we will train you to extent that your career is not just limited to IBM. That is why I've given you the gist of many companies who are using IBM technology, which are TCS, Wipro, Infosys, HCL, Cognizant, Emerson, Capgemini, and so forth. So you can even apply in those all companies who are paying you better than maybe IBM and any other firm. So you can start comparing your career and choose a better track. We will prepare you to be visible in the market so that you land up at a dream job and a profile you are actually willing to. Not just we forced you to join the company, it should be you who decide which companies you should actually target to work upon. And by enhancing and enriching your skill, you can actually achieve those things. So on this note, I would like to congratulate you for choosing this as a program, and don't feel too much burden about technology. You would have had a planning to enjoy your life in the campus, and then focus in the final year about career. But as a lesson, I have seen many people, they say we have time, we have time, we have time, and at the end they don't have time left. So we want to balance your curriculum such that you need not to study extra subject so that you don't feel overburdened. And these subjects are so practical in nature, you will love getting into it. But with that, I would also say in the same breath, enjoy your life at the college campus. But with that, when there is a time for study, focus on study. So create a balance between education and your personal life so that you don't regret, and you get more chances to make connection, make friendship with corporate people, so that your lifestyle also improves and you also gain more insights through it. So thank you on this note to LPU and
Right,
the
right,
entire
right.
students who are listening here
Right.
in the
Thank you, Shivalyam. Thank you so
campus.
much. So it covered all the things. What are the different features from this particular course? One question which I would like to ask from the student's point of view, that if I am a student who want to join this field of AI, ML, or data science, what are the 2, 3 crucial skill set which I am expected to have, or at least I need to develop? So can you speak on that? Means what are the different skill sets which are very crucial in this particular field as a student?
So when you choose this as a domain, one is analytics brain.
Hmm.
Wherever you sit, I will not say that you need a technical expertise for it. We are there to help you, handhold you. Wherever you sit in a cafeteria, see how they can accelerate their sale. You sit in a cab, see what needs to be improvised to make it more automative and more user friendly.
Okay.
Think wherever you go, think of that how with technology they can actually gain better presence. Second, so I may say analytic brain. I will not say analytic expertise that you will gain through us. Of
That
course,
you
you are
can,
new
yeah.
to that domain. Analytic brain. Wherever you go on the move, just look for it. Second is continuous learning. Now, gone those days when people were getting one job and they were sticky to it for the next 30 years, 40 years, and they were knowing based on their experience and commitment, they will get increments. Now, upskilling and reskilling is very much important. So, from wheresoever you get knowledge, try to take it as much as you can. And third skill, which is very important, is the diverse aspect of any technology you choose. As I told you in the initial stage also, that it's not just IT, it is being used everywhere. So look for other derivatives. You will have better package even than the other company. So look for other derivatives, how technology can actually help there. So these three skill set, I feel: reskilling, upskilling, analytic brain. And third, looking from a diverse prospect, that how it can actually help, is
Right.
what my
Right,
suggestion is.
right. So in the end, what we can listen to Shilpa ma'am. She is our program coordinator. She has been interacting with the students over different batches. So Shilpa ma'am, can you share some feedback on like what is the say of the students, how they are finding these courses? Like ma'am said, they are very very practically intensive. You must have got some real hand feedback from the students. So if you can
So
summarize, yeah.
from the students' sides, they are saying that we are working on the IPM platform. That is very helpful
Hmm.
because in the industry area, they are using the IBM platform mostly. These tools are being used in the industry. So this is beneficial for them.
So they are finding it really practically and
Yes, sir. Yes,
hands-on
yes.
exposure on. Right, right, right. Thank you.
In the same breath, I would also like to cover that it's not in order to learn a technology, students need to work on a software, but we are not just limiting to IBM, so that they should not feel their career is somewhere narrowed. But
Hmm.
yes, in order to implement something, we have to cover that prospect. But any new tool related to or relevant to that particular domain, students are also given a glimpse of how, if using that software, they have to function, how it actually functions. So the people who come from industry, they are not just savvy on that IBM tools. For an instance, if we are covering descriptive analytics, we also cover the aspects of Power BI, which is of Microsoft, which is more in use, to make sure that students have equal edge and they're ahead in terms of knowledge for all tools. But yes, in order to make them deep dive into a technology, we give them that enterprise license softwares to work on, but we do not leave behind giving them exposure to open source technology or technology which are vastly being
Right,
used.
right, right. So, like you said that there should be a balance between curriculum, academics, and campus life. So, LPU is a very, very happening place that everyone knows about. We have a diverse culture, so that usually is not a problem. We always try to keep a balance. So, if I go by your words, if I have observatory mind, I am enjoying how some certain things can be improved, and I am having commitment to lifelong learning, then this can be a field for me as a student, right? All right. Thank you so much, Chef Ali ma'am. Aman sir, you have something to add, or we can go back to Ms. Kaur for further procession. Yeah, yeah,
So extremely sorry for that. Yes, you can go ahead with Miss Kaur.
yeah. Um,
Thanks.
Dalvindram, over to you, please.
Yes. Thank you so much to all our experts. And now I would request to the admission nominee, Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagiji, to be on the screen. Over to you, Dr. Lavleen.
Very good afternoon, all, and thank you, ma'am. Very informative session is there regarding BCA and MCA, future perspectives. Regarding this, we can say, just give me a second, I am to share my screen. I hope screen is visible.
Yes, the screen is visible. You can continue, Dr. Lavleen.
Right now. Okay, very first I have to start from accreditations and approvals we have. Okay. We have accreditation we have, and as we have got A plus plus 3.68 score on 4-point scale, and it is the highest A plus plus score with 3.68 on 4-point scale, and it's the highest score in first cycle of accreditation among all government and private universities. NAC assessment relies on the following set of 7 criteria: curricular aspect, teaching, learning, and evaluation, research, innovation, and extension, infrastructure and learning resources, student support and progress, and governance, leadership and management, institutional values, and best practices. Further, I want to present you that LPU has granted a category 1 autonomy by UGC that signifies its exceptional performance in higher education. And for NIRF ranking, we have, that is the National Institutional Ranking Framework. And ranking framework is a ranking methodology released annually by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, to rank higher education in India. And in the NIF ranking 2024, LPU ranks 27th among all government and private universities. And in the research institutions, we have 44 rank, and in the engineering we have 50th rank amongst all government and private universities. Furthermore, from the world university rankings, if I'm going to tell you that Lovely Professional University ranked 4th in India, 126th globally in world top innovative universities. With this rank, LPU is ahead of many prestigious institutions like University of Waterloo, University of Toronto, University of British Columbia, University of California. And Times Higher Education Impact ranking, we are the top 200 universities globally, and we have 19th in the globally and second in India from the as per the quality education category. And furthermore, Times Higher Education ranking in the worldwide 801 to 1000 band, we have 25th rank. And in the research quality, we have 9th rank in the world university rankings. And in the especially chemistry, we have 18th rank. And furthermore, we have the Science Mega Institution ranking 2024. And in this, we have 7th amongst all private and universities in India. And this basically evaluates universities and research focused institutions based on scientific output as a measure of academic qualities. We have NBA accreditation also, MBA and BTech programs we have, like computer science and engineering, electronics and communication, mechanical and civil engineering programs we have. Another accreditation we have AC/BSP ranking, and this is specialized accreditation association for business education, supporting, celebrating, and rewarding teaching excellence. And it is governed from the USA. And further, regarding the approvals we have, like we have UGC approval, and for the distance learning programs, we have also a UGC approval. And another rule we have NCTE, and this is especially for education programs. Another approvals we have like PCI approval, we have COA, Bar Council of India, All India Council for Technical Education, Institution of Town Planners, the Indian Association of Physiotherapists, Punjab State Council for Agriculture Education approvals we have. And along with this memberships we have Association of Indian Universities, International Association of Universities, Institute of International Education we have. And if I talk about the placements and achievements of our student ACM BTech CSC 2018 batch got a package 3 crore from you can say global MNC company in Germany, and more than 770 LPU students selected at a package of 10 to 62.72 lakh rupees per annum, and in the renowned companies like Palo Alto, Google, Amazon, Moto RQ. And our student Asif Yusuf also cleared UPSC exam 2020 with the 328 rank. And our another student Soumya Kumari succeeded in UPSC exams with the 502 rank. And has been awarded a scholarship by TED for higher education in Federal Republic, Germany. Aditya Singh has been selected as a reviewer in American International Journal. You can say Hazif Abdullah got selected in Leeds, UK for higher studies with scholarship. And if I'm talking about especially for computer applications, Rahul Ratan got a package of 24 lakh rupees per annum with the, you can say, from the company JTP. Another student we have, Ayush Trivedi, got a package of 22 lakh rupees per annum from SecureEye. Arvind Kumar, 12 lakh rupees per annum from Trident Group. Alok Raj, 14 lakh rupees per annum from Hindustan Times Media Group. If I summarize the companies in the computer application school, then 24 lakh rupees is the highest salary package I've got. Average salary package of top 10% students is 8.42 lakh rupees per annum. Highest internship stipend per month I've got is 1.6 lakh rupees per annum, and more than 290 plus recruiters we have on board. Further, if I talk about the regarding you can say scholarships our students got in the foreign universities, R. Devanarayana selected a master's program in physics in the University of Turku with Finland scholarship, 100% fee waiver we have. And along with the academics, our students also have achievement in sports. Like in the Tokyo Olympics, 13 students represented India, and out of this 12 students got Olympic medals. And another achievements in sports we have Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad Trophy 2023. We have first runner-up. And in the Paris Olympics, 24 students participating in the Paris Olympics 2024, and you can say globally second largest contingent after Stanford University, USA. And 21% of Indian Olympic contingent is from LPU. These are the list of the students participated in the, you can say, Paris Olympics. And if I'm going to tell you how you can explore the interested program from our website, just give me a second. So very first you have to visit the lpu.in. You have to visit lpu.in, and over there there is a tab over the admissions, and under the admission you go to the regular programs, and you click over regular programs. Then there is a, you can say, you have to choose your interested program from the base qualification. Suppose you want to pursue BCA in specialization field, then you go to the qualification, you select 12th qualification, then go to the discipline. Under the discipline, you have to select computer application and IT. And in this discipline, now you have all the programs you can see over here. BCA Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, BCA Information Technology, honors program we have, industry collaborative programs we have, and international credit transfer option, 2+2 international credit transfer option also we have. So if you want to know more about like this BCA Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, you just click over here, and all the related information for this particular program you can get over here, like from the eligibility criteria and the placements in the computer application school, research in the computer application, like further the electives you are going to study, and the program fee along with the scholarship categories, like category 1, 2, or 3. The scholarship brackets you can see over here, and further other scholarship or financial aids we are offering, you can get the information from this page. And how you can apply, the step-by-step information is being mentioned over here. Furthermore, the important dates you can check from this web page. And if you want to register for this particular program or for any program, you just click over here, apply now, and then our admit page will open over here, and then you have to register with your name, email ID, mobile number, and with the discipline you are interested in, you have to select and then register. And by this you have start pursuing your you can say admission form over there, right? And if you want to know more about the schools in the LPU, you just go to the Google and you can search LPU schools, and over here you can see LPU schools and department list, you need to click over here, and all the schools in LPU you can check from this page. Like over here, like agriculture school, bioengineering school, business schools, computer applications school, civil engineering. Like if you want to know more about computer application, you click over here, and then dedicated page of computer application will open. And over here, all the information I have already been given to you. And regarding the achievements, academic achievements of our students, company placements, companies visited over here. And if you want to know more about the faculty details, you can scroll down and you get the faculty detail over here. Like yes, this here you can get the faculty details along with the experience, the skill set they have. So all the information you can get from this page. And if you want to contact us on our website, there is a contact us link is there. If I go to this lpu.in, I'll show you, and you just need to click over there, this contact. Then you have all the important phone numbers over here. You just need to call us. We have a dedicated team over here which will guide you in all your queries. And if you want to mail us, then admissions@lpu.co.in, or if you want to chat with us through WhatsApp, then WhatsApp number also we have. And if you want to visit our university with a 360-degree view, then also we have over here, yes, virtual tour we have. So with the help of virtual tool, you can visit LPU from your home. So this is all about LPU. So if you have any query, you can ask us. So thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagi. And once again, thanks to all our experts. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information for better decision making regarding admission. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.